Mohawk Northeast. We've been in business since the early 70s. It started with my dad. We do all types of marine facilities, maintenance, dredging, building piers, wharfs, quarries, and we own a bunch of tugboats, barges, do some towing up and down the East Coast, and all things marine related. We had this project come up that required us to dredge to a depth that was too deep for any other machine that we could find. We did some research on the Mantsinen and decided that it was probably the right machine for what we needed to do, and it really performed really well for us. We were able to get the volume we needed, get the depth we needed, and the control we needed too. We had Topcon, a third-party company, come in and install that once we brought it here. That gave us information as to where we were dredging and how deep we were going. I mean, you're dredging, you can't see where you're working, you're floating on a barge, there's not, you're not in one specific position, you move around often. There's, a lot of float, if you will, with the barge working on spuds. So you really need to have that overlay for the operator and to understand where he's digging and how deep he's going. We're really happy with everything about it, from the operational side of it to the technical side of it to the mechanical side of it. It's a really good machine. Their support was always there and available. There was a group that came over from Finland, and some guys from SMH came up. A couple days with our operators. They did the training that was required, and the machine itself, it performed flawlessly on the project. It was great.
I run all our cranes and excavators and do a lot of the water construction. We added the Mantsinen 140R. I think it exceeded expectations. We got it for dredging, a large dredge job. We did about 105,000 tons in a few months, and it's been a good machine. It's a nice cab, smooth operation, very user-friendly. The cab goes up nice and high, and you got cameras underneath and the rear and off to your side, so you got 360 visibility. The hydraulic system is unique where it uses the stored energy from the cylinders coming down to give you extra lift coming up off the bottom. That definitely seems to be helpful if you're trying to pick up heavy loads, things of that nature. And it also seems pretty efficient. I think we average like 10 gallons an hour over the course of the whole job.
Chadwick Bayross. We are partners with SMH Group. Mohawk Northeast found this machine. We were out at Con Expo in Las Vegas. They saw the machine out there at our Mantsinen booth, and they liked it. They liked the quality of it. They came over fully assembled from Finland, and they were able, on the heavy hauler, to unload it to Mohawk's barge. And Mohawk brought it up here, and we were able to get it into production in about a week. Mohawk's been, to say the least, a more than professional company. Everything has gone really smooth, very accommodating to work with, and just the most professional company I've been around ever in my sales history.